Hello, how are we all? So, it is the 1st of June, Monday, new day, new week, and new month, and we're just coming out of lockdown from the old virus. So, I've not been coming on and doing much because I've obviously had my little one at home, and I had all good intentions of coming on every day and doing stuff, but I didn't realise that she just is hungry all the time, takes up all my time. So she's gone back to school today, so I can crack on and start coming on and doing stuff. I've not done a video for ages, so I'm a little bit rusty, but what I wanted to come and talk to you about is I've had quite a lot of people contacting me about they've put a few pounds on. Now it's going to take an hour to get our nails done and hair done, but it might not take an hour to get off those extra pounds that we've put on in lockdown. We've been so relaxed, haven't we? Maybe having a drink outside in the garden and snacking because the fridge is there all day, and the kids just seem to be hungry all the time, don't they? So I thought I'd do a video for you all, just with some hints and tips on how you can get back into some healthy habits, move away from the food and towards some new healthy habits, replacing the old ones that we've all developed in this lockdown with some healthy new ones. So we're gonna have to replace them, like I said, but if we need to replace the habits with healthy ones, we're gonna have to get rid of all the trigger foods out the house and put some healthy food in the fridge and the cupboards. So if you know yourself, if I've got say some crisps or peanuts or chocolate in the cupboard and I'm feeling that way out, I will go to them. I can't just have like a couple, the packet's gone. So get all the trigger foods out the house. Now, one thing a lot of clients say to me when they come for a weight loss program is, but I've got to have them in for the kids. No, you don't have to have them in for the kids. You can have healthy alternative, chopped up cucumbers, carrots with dips. You can make homemade stuff. You can make homemade free from treats, which I've been learning to do. I'm not the best in the kitchen, but I have learned quite a lot in this lockdown about free from stuff and making healthy treats. So you can replace it. And if it's not there, you can't have it. So you're not going to go out in the middle of the night driving in your car to go get some Ben and Jerry's. So just don't have it in the house. If the kids and your family do want them in, ask them to give you some support and help you by hiding them, just giving you a helping hand. And really, do they need them? We could all do with being a little bit healthier, couldn't we, and eating a little bit cleaner. So that's the first thing, get things out the house. The second thing, stop weighing yourself, especially us girls. Now we can fluctuate, some people half a stone, especially the time of the month. We can really put on a few pounds and it can be gone again 2 days later. So don't get obsessed and stop weighing yourself. And if you really do feel like you have to weigh yourself, just do it once a week, same time, same day, once a week in the morning after you've been to the bathroom. So there's two things. So stop weighing yourself, get rid of the trigger foods, because with the foods that are more kind of addictive, the big food chains get together for meetings and they discuss the fat carb ratio, how to make food addictive. It's quite sinister when you look into it, to be honest. So it's not that there's anything wrong with you and you're greedy. This has been orchestrated to make you addicted to those foods. Look at the Marks and Spencer's advert. You won't say dead cow with gravy on. They make it sound so seductive, and that's to draw you in, So we can't help it because we're visual creatures, and they activate the desire in us to eat these kind of foods. And like, especially when you take your kids to the shop, they've got all these fun packaging and colouring and teddy bears and their favourite cartoon characters with this highly addictive, high-fat, sugary foods. Of course the kids are going to want that. So it's not by accident that we want more of these foods. It's orchestrated. So what I'm gonna have to get out of is stop wearing leggings all day. So if you're gonna get up and do a workout in the morning, or you're gonna walk the dog or whatever, come home, get a shower and get change into your jeans or your fitted clothes or whatever. If you can't quite get into them, don't beat yourself up. I wouldn't buy bigger sizes. I would stay with what you've got and just keep going, and then slowly ease yourself out of that, because they're stretched with us, don't the leggings and stuff. Okay, another one, have realistic goals. Now, you can't go from a size 16 to an 8 in a couple of weeks. You're setting yourself up for failure, and it's not fair on you. So diets work when you're on them, but it's unrealistic to be that strict. And when I have a client come to me for a weight loss program, I basically teach them that you're not going on a diet. If you want ice cream for your lunch, have ice cream and then move on, forget about it. You know, don't eat everything else around it to be healthy, because you can have the ice cream anyway. And it's a strain on your body when you stuff yourself with all that food and then you go for something like that afterwards. If you want ice cream, have it. Move on. Don't beat yourself up and go eat the full Ben & Jerry's tub. Just move on, okay? We're all allowed that. It's normal to want a treat now and again. So be realistic in your goals. And even if you're losing £1 a week, some of our clients lose half a stone in a week. Some lose £1 a week. We're all different, okay? Be prepared, so have snacks with you at all times and have healthy stuff in the house. Even put things into Tupperware boxes for portion control, because your stomach is only the size of your fist, really. And it takes 3 days to go back to its original size if you've had a binge and you've stretched it. So all that hard effort and hard work, if you've gone on a bad binge, it's just, you know, it's going to take 3 days to shrink back to its normal size. You're overloading your body with stress when you eat too much as well. So your body can't function properly and your blood pressure goes up, all the rest of it. So always be prepared. I'd rather you have something a little bit naughty in your bag and eat that rather than starve yourself and then go binge on something because you're so hungry and your blood sugar levels dipped that much and you can't stop yourself. So if you are mineral deficient as well, you will crave and you won't be able to go long periods of time without food. Not that you should be going long periods of time, but people that are into fasting, I know fasting's quite popular at the moment, you won't be able to fast if you're mineral deficient. So I can recommend a really, really good nutritionist that I've recently had sought advice from, and she will help with that. We're all individual and we've all got different needs for our health concerns. So if you're mineral deficient, you will crave. If you're dehydrated, you will also crave, okay? So when we are dehydrated, we're tired and we crave sugar. So when we're tired, we want to eat comfort food, don't we? High fat, high carb food. So make sure you're getting enough sleep and also breathing. When we don't breathe properly, like nice deep breaths throughout the day, we're tired. So again, we go to food, all right? Dehydration, 3 to 5 litres a day we should be drinking, especially in this weather. Now, if you're dehydrated, again, you're going to crave the sugary stuff and you're going to be tired and lethargic. Now, when you're drinking plenty of fluid, you also fill yourself up, so you will need less food. So drink lots of filtered water half an hour before your meal and try and leave half an hour at least after. If you're not good with water, I'm not great with water. I have like cucumber, I have mint in my water, fresh mint, lemon. It's actually better for you because your body absorbs it quicker. It thinks it's a food, so it absorbs it instead of just going straight through and you're spending all the time on the toilet. If you're fed up of going to the toilet every 5 minutes, if you've got it, getting into the habit of drinking more, your body will adjust and it will get used to it. It's just, you know, a bit of a shock to the system if you've gone from 0 to drinking loads of water. I make sure that I drink enough throughout the day by having a really big bottle, and I have lines on it of the times of the day, and then I refill it again. So by having a bottle, you get sick of carrying it around, and it's like a measurement of what you should be drinking throughout the day. Like I said, be prepared, healthy food in the kitchen, cooking stuff from scratch, so you know what's going into your food, because a lot of the time there is hidden sugars and hidden stuff in food. So we should only really be eating something that's come out the ground or that's swam or flew or walked, you know. Putting the knife and fork down between every mouthful, chewing consciously and slowly, because it takes 20 minutes for your stomach to register that your brain and your stomach to make the connection that you've had enough to eat. So putting down the knife and fork between every mouthful, breathing, eating slowly, and not doing anything else while you're eating. No TV on, just sat at the table, just concentrating on your food, okay? No distractions. Cutting alcohol down. Now, this has been a big one for a lot of people in lockdown, I've heard as well. So your body has to burn off the alcohol before it burns off food. So what I'd say to you is drink water in between, or have like a non-alcoholic drink. Like sometimes I'll have like a blind gin. I'll have like tonic water with ice and a slice in a nice glass, and I'll sit outside on a night time and I'll just have that, and that's enough. Or you can get low alcohol wine, or just swap the habit, you know, for something else. Do like a mocktail. And that's probably all it is. It's probably you've got into a habit. So cutting down the alcohol as well, because it's not nutritious drinking alcohol and, you know, eating on top of that. Right, eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. I know that sounds totally ridiculous, but only eat when you're hungry. If you're getting bored, go do something else. Keep busy. If your subconscious mind isn't kept active, it will look for something to keep it active, and it'll be the cupboard or the fridge or a drink. So keep him busy doing things, reading a book, doing something with your hands, going for a walk, doing a quick workout. Do 10 star jumps every time you want to eat something. You'll soon see the weight fall off and you get nice turned legs. Another thing is not to tell your kids 4 more mouthfuls of that and you can have pudding. That is setting them up to a life of eating disorders. You know, how many times did our parents say to us, have 3 more carrots or 4 more mouthfuls of broccoli or some more sprouts and you can have that. That's rewarding with food, so you get conditioned. It's actually a lot healthier on your system and on your body to have a little bit of healthy food, main course, and then a little bit of dessert. It's not healthy to massively stretch the stomach and put stress on your organs, and then we all want a treat after. Just a little bit of both, and that is it. Again, when you feel that tightening in your stomach, stop. Leave the food on the plate. You can cover it over, save it for later, put it in the fridge, don't have to waste it, or put it in the bin. Dump it in the bin. Stop using your body as a dustbin, as you know, the starving children in Africa aren't going to get that food either. So our parents used to guilt us about that, didn't they, as well? So they're not going to get that either. So why are you wasting it on your body? Waste it in the bin. You don't need it. Okay, I've covered hydration. What the water will do, or the fluid will do as well, it'll flush out toxins, fat, fluid, sludge, the cellulite, all the stuff under our skin that we don't want and we don't need. The water will flush out the fat cells, and you know, your skin will be better, you'll feel more alert, you'll be more coherent mentally. Ask yourself, are you hungry or is it boredom? So is it head hunger or are you actually hungry? Really ask yourself. If you're not sure, wait 10 minutes and you'll soon know. Okay, eat a good breakfast as well. That's really important to set you up for the day. If you want not to eat breakfast, have a smoothie, have a shake, you know, one without whey protein if possible. Eating a breakfast full of protein rather than carbs, rather than cereal, is a lot better because it'll ignite your metabolism and it keeps you fuller for longer. Keeps it up, it keeps your metabolism going throughout the day. Right, another thing that is really popular that I teach my clients to do is put your favourite clothes or your favourite outfit, say a bikini or something that you want to go to the races in, put it on the outside of your wardrobe so you're seeing it first thing in the morning when the subconscious is like a sponge, and the last thing on a night. And every time that you feel like you've got craving or you want to eat, go look at that outfit, put your shoes there, put like the bag with it, put the jewellery with it, and really get into the feelings of wearing the outfit again, and it'll remind you don't need to be in that cupboard. Okay, try stuff on, you know, get the music on and try stuff on. Look forward to coming out of lockdown because the pubs are going to be absolutely bursting, aren't they, when we come out of this. I give my clients little stickers or stars, you know, sticky stars like I do with my child. Put these around the house or in your car, on your phone, and it will remind you to keep you going, keep you motivated on your goal to get back in those clothes or keep that weight that you've lost. And it's just quite empowering, and it's just a bit of a trigger, a reminder. Sometimes in hypnotherapy we use an elastic band with a client. It's an anchor to remind them to keep on track. So those stickers around on the treat cupboard in my house. They're on the back of my phone, they're in my car, they're around my workplace, just to remind me, am I hungry? Do I need that? No, so move on. Like I said, if you're experiencing head hunger, drink a glass of water, that's a great thing. Maybe have a hot beverage like herbal tea and with local honey in, that's also good for you. Brushing your teeth, going for a nice relaxing bath, do a quick workout like I said. I sometimes do 7-minute workout. The app's really good if you want me to show you which one it is. I don't mind posting that. We've got to change the old habits with new ones. We can't just not replace it, it's got to be replaced. Chewing gum, this isn't ideal long term because gum isn't great for us, but chewing gum might just take the edge off. Knit, colour, crosswords, read a book, go for a walk, meditation, breath work, write down why you think you want to eat. Are you upset with someone? Have you had an argument with your boyfriend? Has someone upset you? Do a brain dump on paper and you're getting the anxiety out of your physical body and you are dumping it on paper. And there's been times when I've been hacked off about something, I've written it down and I've been able to sleep absolutely fine. It's getting those emotions, those feelings out of your physical, your environment, okay? And not going outside of yourself to fix the problem within. If you go within, you never go without. So, and also, I've often had clients come to me asking for weight loss, but there's so many other things going on as well. I've had a client recently and she came to me for weight loss, but there was so much more stuff. There was anxiety, there was past trauma, and I said, I'm not even going to tackle the weight loss until we've tackled these other things. We did a few sessions, we tackled the other things, didn't need to do weight loss. She lost a stone in the first month because it's those underlying issues that keep you holding on. Like I said about the emotions are locked in and you're almost holding on to that body weight. Also, I've had a client come to me for weight loss before and we've got rid of a trauma without me even knowing. So that was also a bonus that she's held for years. Sorry, that's next door. Appreciate the miracle of your body, okay? If you loathe the way you look and you have unhealthy, negative self-talk, you're not ever going to get there because you're always going to be hating your body, and your subconscious is always listening. If you've got negative self-talk and you hate yourself, it's not a good place to start from, you know. Visualize how you're going to look and feel that emotion right now, you know, using law of attraction. I use law of attraction a lot in my hypnotherapy sessions when I speak to the subconscious. I want you to start saying to yourself out loud or write it down, gratitude lists, all the amazing things your body does, keeping you healthy, keeping you fit and you strong. Even the skin, you know, is a barrier and it keeps your internal organs safe, that your skeletal system helps you move around. Be grateful. An attitude of gratitude will be a lot more empowering to you. Stop comparing yourself to others, magazine images, but don't become obsessed either. Don't reward yourself with food. It's hard when you're a parent not to reward your kids, but you get them a colouring book or do something nice, take them somewhere, you know, reward in different ways, because it's learned behaviour, you know. That's where we've got a lot of our negative habits from, is well-meaning relatives and parents. And finally, just take compliments from people. So people will start to notice after a couple of weeks that you've lost weight, or you look great, or you've made those changes, you look better, you've resolved that problem. Take the compliment, don't reject it. That person has gone out of their way to give you a compliment, you know, so accept it and enjoy it. You know, as we get older, we get less, don't we? They obviously admire something about you, which is, you know, really nice. So I could go on forever about this. It's probably the most common thing that people go for hypnotherapy for, and there is often underlying issues. So if you'd like a consultation with me, I'm doing free consultations till the end of June. I'm available for online sessions as well, so we can do a messenger, we could do a phone call, video message or phone call, and I will also post this in a blog on my website and on my Facebook page as well. But if you need any advice on any of this, just drop me an inbox and we can have a chat, and we'll see where we can go with this. So hope you're all enjoying the sunshine. Like I said, we're coming out of lockdown now, so it will only take, what, an hour for a haircut and your roots done and all the rest of it. But if we get started now, we can maybe shift those extra few unwanted pounds that we've gained in this time where we've been relaxing and enjoying the sunshine. So thank you all for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.